Have you ever met someone who feels like they are entitled? Oh, yes, I am sure you know one or a few too many people who just feel like they are entitled to helping themselves to your things, and they invade your personal space as they intrude in on your life. And yes, we know people like that. And it turns out that entitlement is a dominating trait within the behavioral disorder we call narcissism. I've personally had problematic people invade my life. They stole things from me or helped themselves to my things without even asking. They sapped me of my time and my energy. And I have to say that in looking back, that is never the life that I envisioned for myself. I allowed them the leniency in my life because at that time, I knew how to say no, but I just didn't know how to say no to the narcissist without being attacked and bullied. So I felt it just easier to just allow the situation to play itself out with little to no protest. And I was always on the losing end. I was getting hurt, but me hurting myself, I found was a small price to pay than having the narcissist hurt me verbally or physically. When you say no to a narcissist, there's gonna be backlash. And in this video, I want to talk to you about the inherent nature within the personality disorder of narcissism that is often overlooked. It's a trait that narcissism cannot exist without. That's entitlement. Do you know what entitlement looks like? Oh, you probably do. Yeah, I can say you do. But you may have overlooked it because it's easier to say yes than to have the narcissist ruin your hour, your moment, your day, and upset the relationship to the point that you are not on speaking terms anymore. However, this situation needs to be addressed because the entitled narcissist is a bully. And the reason why they get away with what they be doing is because of this sense of entitlement that we often ignore. Now, I'm not ignoring it anymore. And I can look back on all my relationships with the narcissist and I can see how the self-entitlement was used to control me, as it was used as a means to control everyone and anyone in the narcissist's life. Hello, my name is Shannongilmour and I am a survivor of narcissistic abuse, and I'm here to help bring awareness, spiritual awareness, to a clinically diagnosed behavioral disorder we all know as narcissism. Now, I have had over 2 decades of helping others with life challenges such as suicide and sexual assault, eating disorders, and I have had a lifetime of uprooting my own childhood trauma. I'm here for you as I help you rise above the pain of trauma of your life so you can live the life that you are deserving of. You're here for a reason, my friends, and God put you here on this planet at this time and place. And it is my goal in life to give you your spiritual tools to help aid you in your spiritual awakening so that you can live a life whole, complete, satisfied, restored, and renewed. I am an author with 8 books in print and numerous articles and commentaries online created with your spiritual needs in mind. So you're more than welcome to take a look around this YouTube channel or visit my sister site, ko-fi.com, where you will find downloadable information that you can use immediately to help you overcome the struggles in life. And I will post a link to my Ko-fi channel in the description of this video. In this video, I'd like to share with you just a tidbit, just a little bit of information, as this video comes from experience. All my videos do. This video is been there, done that, and I forgot to get the t-shirt. Oh, did I forget? I don't think I want the reminder. You and I have met so many narcissists. And after getting to know them just a little bit, that is when we come to realize that our befriending them was a mistake. And we realize that after we've been used, abused, and burned, we still take the relationship with a lesson learned. At least I'm hoping that's what we do. I know I've learned to see problems in myself and how I allow or enable the narcissist, and I can no longer ignore it. And I've come to see a pattern within all narcissists. And this pattern is larger than life in some than it is in others, but it's existing in all narcissists. This pattern is overreaching, overbearing with this sense of self-entitlement, and it's got to stop. The entitled narcissist just seems to invade your space, and they seem to think, no, they believe that they have jurisdiction over your affairs, your life, your mind, your heart, your soul. Every part of your life is for them to handle and manage, including your friends and family, including your workplace. You do something nice for the narcissist, and they believe that they can control you. And they can control you better than you can control yourself. After all, they're entitled. Well, this isn't right. It has to stop. You cannot stop the narcissist by talking to them or reasoning with them. The only way to stop a narcissist is to recognize their bad behavior, and altering your behavior so that you become strong and impervious to their evil is the only way to go. Entitlement is defined as being a belief in oneself that allows one to feel inherently deserving of privileges or special treatment. The narcissist expects to be treated well. They have this high expectation to be treated favorably, better than anyone else. They expect this treatment from you as you are to treat them better than your friends, your family, even yourself. You are to think of the narcissist above you. If this expectation is not met by you, and this is an unspoken expectation, then there is hell to pay, my friend, and you will catch hell for not treating them as the entitled creatures they believe they are. It turns out that in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Psychology, entitlement is the fundamental foundational trait in the narcissistic behavioral disordered repertoire that is what drives the behavior itself. Have you seen it? Oh yeah, you've seen it. And once you've seen it, you can't unsee it. Once you see it, you'll see it all the time. And you'll probably only recognize it after the fact, after the narcissist reacts to you not treating them as entitled. When you do not treat the narcissist as though they are entitled to anything that they want, they need, they desire, you will see antagonism. You'll see that arrogant behavior when their expectations are not met. They will push their snobbery onto you. They will call you down to size, and they will stonewall you and give you that cold, stiff shoulder and silent treatment, all in attempts to get you to second guess your own behavior, to have you backpedal and cater to their will, so that you hold them in high regard, high above everyone and everything else. So what does their entitlement look like? Well, they won't ask, they'll tell. They won't ask, they'll just do. For example, they will never ask to borrow your car. They'll just tell you, I need your car tonight. Give me the keys to your car. They may even just take the keys to your car and make excuses later. Whatever is yours is theirs, and they will help themselves to what is yours as they believe they are entitled to having access to your things. Your things now, according to them, belong to them. And when you use your things, well, that's an inconvenience when they need them. When they need them, they cannot wait. You have to be the one to wait, because with the entitled narcissist, they always come first. It matters not that you have an important meeting. They will use your car and keep it for as long as they want, as they don't care that you have a life to live and you need your car to get around. Oh, you can take the bus. Call an Uber. How you go about your life is not the narcissist's problem, because that is for you to figure out, according to the narcissist. It is important for you to put up that red flag of defense and hold yourself to it. Thwart the demands of the narcissist no matter what. You will see the arrogance when you do. You'll see the grandiosity displayed for the world to see. They will try to make you seem like the ingrate, the ungrateful one who is taking advantage of them, just to further coerce you to bending to their will. So why does this happen? Why does the narcissist become antagonistic when they are triggered by you opposing them? When you don't give them the sense of entitlement they demand, why do they become enraged? Even though entitlement is the driving force behind narcissism, it is a shield of protection. It's the glass ceiling that shatters once someone throws a rock at it. Your rock is just you living your life according to your needs, wants, and desires. When you live your life, you expose a fragility in nature that is hiding behind the narcissist's sense of entitlement. And that is what you eventually see. Behind that glass barrier exists the heart of an infant who is insecure and is still attached and dependent on their parents' unconditional love to placate that and satiate that wounded ego. The narcissist is stuck in the past, as their heart is rooted on the unconditional pattern of love from their parents, which they never got, and that is what forms their self-entitled ways. A child is naturally entitled to receiving love, affection, and attention from their parents. The child is dependent on their parents for their identity until the child is old enough in maturity to become self-aware. The child establishes their self-worth on an already built foundation based on the child's healthy relationship with their parents. The narcissist didn't have a healthy relationship with their parents, and so they hide behind an inherent nature of self-entitlement that is within all of us. Only the narcissist doesn't have empathy. They have pride. And so together, combine pride and entitlement, that creates a barrier, that creates a false identity for the narcissist. When we challenge that identity, we challenge the narcissist's self-worth. And that is what we see in the rage, the silent treatment, the abandonment of the relationship. The narcissist cannot handle the truth that we naturally expose them to. They become antagonistic when their entitlement is challenged. When you deny them of their greatness, their glass barrier begins to shatter. Their anger and aggression reveals to you who they truly are, a person who has low self-esteem, and maybe they are even abhorrent to themselves. They are weak and cowardly, but they will use anger and aggression in attempts to bully you and bend you to their will. When you do bend to their needs, this solidifies or magnifies their pride, allowing them to feel more entitled than ever. It isn't easy dealing with a narcissist, and their entitlement is frustrating, intrusive, and beyond annoying. All you can do is be on the lookout. Once you see it, you have to take action. You have to stand up for yourself by standing your ground. Don't give in to their threats or their demands. If they are going to rage, let them rage. You can excuse yourself, as you don't have to witness their aggression. If they're going to go silent, let them go silent. Move on with your life, and when they come back, stay silent, if you can, or at least keep a boundary that has them emotionally distant from you. When you're engaging in the entitlement of the narcissist, state clearly that you have ownership over your life and hold to your spoken boundary. I said no. I do not give you permission to use my car, and no, you are not entitled to my keys. This decision is final. And simply walk away. They can't change, and neither can you, as you are God's child. So go make this day great.